Hey, what is up, guys? It is I, Will, with Exposing the IWC, and I hope you guys enjoyed your whatever you had yesterday. Christmas celebration, your Xmas celebration, your holiday celebration, however you want to call it. I thought it was pretty damn good for me, at least. Spent some time with the family, played a lot of games, ate some good food, ate too much food, too much sugar, honestly. Too much cheesecake, some pound cake, some no, I didn't really eat the best, but I enjoyed myself. We had a good time. It was all good. I gave out some presents, got a few stuff myself, can't complain. It was a solid Christmas. Hope you guys enjoyed yourself. We are here to talk about the Joshi scene, because this is probably the best time, because right now in WWE, a lot of double taping shows. I think SmackDown next tomorrow. Not I think. I know for a fact that SmackDown tomorrow is live. So this is a perfect time to kind of dive into what's happening here in the Joshi scene, because there's a lot of stuff coming up here. I mean, the original plan for the stream was to talk about everything from Stardom Dream Queendom all the way to freaking Wrestle Dynasty. But that would have been too much. So we're not doing that. I'm going to stop short of Wrestle Kingdom 19, because there's only one match on that damn card. Only one women's match on that card. We'll stop there, and we'll save Wrestle Dynasty, stuff like that, for later. Okay, but so we're going to go from Stardom Dream Queendom all the way to Wrestle Kingdom 19. Hope you guys enjoyed your Christmas break, your the festivities. Hope you spent time with loved ones, talk to your family, all that good stuff. That's what I try to do. You know, just try to remember that time like these are precious. So you never know. You never know how many times you're gonna have time to spend with your family. So I enjoyed my time. Saw some people I didn't think I was gonna see either, like some family members that popped up out of nowhere. Like, I didn't know you guys were in town. Like, when did this happen? You know, call me, tell me you're in town, but it was fine. What's up, David? What's up, Gary? We're gonna be talking about Dream Queendom and First Dream for Marigold, and we'll be discussing which show is better, who has a better card. It's kind of up to debate which was a better card, because which is the better card, because some could say, I don't know, maybe for the first time the Dream Queendom show is not the best show within the next 2 weeks, but that's just up for your own interpretation or your own opinion based on your fandom. Like, if you're a hardcore Stardom fan, then you're probably looking forward to Stardom Dream Queendom. If not, then maybe First Dream from Marigold is your go-to, but we'll see. Do me a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, tell me what you're looking forward to within the next couple weeks when it comes to the Japanese women's wrestling scene. There's a lot to talk about, so I'm hopeful that you guys are ready to dive in, because yeah, I had to cut this stream short. It was going to be even longer, but we'll see how it goes. I feel like my camera is kind of crooked, but I'm not entirely sure it is or not. Like it, but we'll see. Anyway, let's dive into the first show, which is going to be, let's see. So I added this on here, but it's not really that important. So first of all, I understand that there's people in the stream that know probably little or nothing, potentially, who could be watching this. And there's people who watch it, who's going to be watching stream, that know even more than I do when it comes to the Joshi scene. All right, so I'm aware of that. So I'm talking just in case people don't know. Okay, so you already know half this stuff. Like, then of course you're gonna, like, all right, I already know this, but some people may not know at all. So I'm trying to be cognizant of that, and just to be like, you know, be mindful of that fact. But anyway, I added this show on here just because. So Sareee taking on your girl, current Marigold Tag Team Champion, okay, Nagisa Nozaki. This match, I'm not sure will be displayed anywhere or streamed anywhere. I have it on here because it's happening tomorrow. It's a match. Two good wrestlers. Sareee is the best in the world right now. She's Wrestler of the Year in Japan. I have it on here just to tell you it's happening. I don't even think this match is going to be displayed anywhere. Okay, I don't think it's going to be streamed, but it's happening. Sareee will retain, and that's that. Currently, Nagisa is the current Marigold Tag Team Champion. She may drop that belt at First Dream. We'll see, but this match is happening. Okay, just to let you know. Okay, will it be displayed anywhere? Will it be streamed? I doubt it. All right, let's dive into Stardom Dream Queendom 2024. And this is usually the biggest show of the year in the Joshi scene. This is their WrestleMania, as you mostly probably know. It's a big show. This card, main event is Saya Kamitani against Tam Nakano. Diving into that, but first to talk about some of these pre-shows. I think there's gonna be a prelim match or like a pre-show match. This is Reina Yagami of God's Eye versus Sayaka. Now Sayaka is she's getting a lot of hype online. She's everybody's favorite. Now both of these wrestlers have like less than 2 years of experience. A lot of people like her. Sayaka, I'm not convinced. Okay. Well, let me be clear. I don't want to make it sound like I don't like this talent here. She's fine. People are calling her the face of the company, the future of the company. I'm not there yet. She's cool. I get what they like about her. They like her, her character work, her, emotions she displays, like stuff like that, her fighting spirit, all that stuff. They really get behind her in that regard. And that's all fine. Okay. I'm just not convinced of yet that she is the future of the company, as people are saying online. I gotta see more. I gotta be convinced. But she's cool. I mean, I get the appeal. One of those talents, whether it's music or sports, you see something, you say, I get why people like that person, but I'm not there yet. That's how I am with Sayaka right now. I get why people like her, but I'm not there yet. Okay, but we'll see what happens. Now, this is a nothing match. I'll go with Sayaka for whatever reason. Like, she'll probably win this maybe. Even though Rana she's talented as well. She's young as well. What's important about Sayaka is what's going to happen potentially in the main event. Because there's some speculation that she could turn heel on Tam Nakano, okay? Her Cosmic Angel leader. But we'll talk about that when we get to the main event. But just keep that in mind. This is going to be a pre-show match. It's a nothing match. No stakes, really. It's a too young talent. It'll be cool, but we'll see what happens. Next match is another match going to be the pre-show here. Okay, you got Yuna, got Sakura, got Chi-Chi, who's been everywhere. Chi-Chi's all over the place. She's going everywhere. She's on Stardom. She's in Senjo. She's bouncing around in Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling as well. She's all over the place. Good for her. This match is a tag team match. I'm only highlighting it because I think some people are saying that Sakura, again, talking about the main event, she could be turning heel. But not Sayaka, but Sakura could be turning heel on Tam Nakano. Again, this is another Cosmic Angel match here, their faction. We'll see if that actually comes to fruition. We'll talk about the main event later on and how they play into it. But this is another prelim match. Pre-show, maybe free on YouTube, not that important. I'm not really looking forward to that much, but Chi-Chi is all over the place. She's on every goddamn match, it seems. Moving on. Now, this is going to be a 4-on-4 match, tag team match, a Stardom special, okay? They love their tag team matches in Stardom, and all Joshi shows, honestly, they do. But this match has no stakes, but it has a lot of great talent. This match is happening mostly because of the match set for Wrestle Kingdom 19, which is Mayu Iwatani taking on Utami. That match is set, and I believe we'll talk about that later. Anyway, a lot of great talent here, right? You have Stars versus Neo Genesis, right? I mean, this is a star-studded squad. Here you got Mayu Iwatani, Hazuki, Koguma, Momo Kogo. Momo Kogo has been wrestling with Mayu Iwatani recently. Very good wrestler. I'm sleeping on her. Sleeping on Momo. She can go. And of course, you got the high-speed champion, the future Stardom champion on the right side. You got Izumi, got Suzu. A who's who of in-ring wrestling, okay? The wrestlers here are great, okay? Match has no stakes. Kind of just leading towards the Izumi Mayu Iwatani match, but great talent. It'll be good. I'll be watching it. When it comes to all these matches, you got to pick and choose what you're going to watch, right? There's so much to watch. There's so much to cover. I'll be watching this match simply because of the talent in the ring. Because ultimately, there's no real stakes here. But yeah, I've been enjoying Sareee. I think Mayu Amasaki is very good. She's talented. She really impressed me. She didn't really impress me in the 5-star GP, but I'm seeing more and more from her, so she can go. But yeah, there's a lot of great talent here. Not much to talk about really. I think Azumi Mayu is the talking point here. After the match, they'll ring the bell, whoever wins, whatever, and then they'll have like a stare down or have a conversation. Hey, Mayu's talking on the mic, she's talking to Azumi, have a face off, they'll say some stuff, and that'll be it. Okay, it's basically just hyping up the match at Wrestle Kingdom. So Wrestle Kingdom 19, folks. Do you still think Suzuki will turn on them? No. That's a damn good question. So the entire time I thought that Suzuki was the one that was going to turn and join Hate. Now it's not leaning that. I'm not thinking so. I don't think so right now. Only because they're not really leaning into that storyline. No, not right now. It could still happen, but no. I thought that was the direction they were going, but now it's looking like someone from Cosmic Angels will turn, so not Suzuki. Yeah, I feel like the Neo Genesis Hate storyline is not hot right now. It's more about Cosmic Angels. So if it's going to be a heel turn, it'll be someone from that faction, not from Neo Genesis. But yeah, Hazuki screams heel to me, but maybe that's not happening. So yeah, maybe not. But she still screams heel to me. Keenan, thanks for joining the stream. But yeah, I don't think so. But yeah, a lot of great talent. Talent galore. There's great in-ring wrestling here, but no real stakes. Here we have a 4v4 match, a three-way. Some good wrestlers here. I'll be completely honest with you. I don't really care that much about this match. I mean, I'm looking at Mina. I'm looking at Tomoka. Tomoka is always in Stardom. Is she trying to go there? Is she trying to be a Stardom talent? She's always there, okay? JTO, I don't know how you feel about this, but your talent is always in here. I'm a fan of Tomoka, but you know, she's always in Stardom. Is that her plan? Did she want to go there? Did she want to be a Stardom talent? I don't know. But this is going to be a fun match, I'm sure. Am I that intrigued? No. I'm more looking forward to this match. But this match will be fun, all right? I'm not going to hate on the talent here. It'll be a fine match. A typical Stardom special, a tag team match with a lot of women in it. Will it be good? I'm sure. May I skip it? Kind of. Like, this is a skippable match. I'm not going to lie. I can skip this. Got Hate. I'm just calling them Nexus. I hate their name. I'm just calling them Nexus. Got Hate, got Nexus, got God's Eye. Yeah, it'll be fun. I might skip it. Not gonna lie. Mina might leave Stardom. I mean, she's not really doing anything of any significance. She might leave Stardom ultimately. But yeah, this be a fun match. But might skip it. Moving on to the next match. This is Shuri. This is what I call the Asuka or Kana special. Got Shuri. You got Konami. Konami was Kana's, aka Asuka's protege. You know, her mentee. You got Shuri, who had a lot of freaking wars with Asuka. So I call this the Asuka special. This match apparently is what? Look at my notes here. Only submission and KO, so no pinfall. Hate had been taking a lot of L's here, and Konami is a member of Hate. I'm not seeing them winning this match here. It'd be another L for Hate. So I'm going with God's Eye. I'm going with Shuri to win this match, but with no real conviction behind it. I don't have any real conviction. I just think that she's going to win. New Blood. Oh yeah, they did win that, didn't they? Well, they won that today? Okay. So yeah, they're okay. I didn't know that. I missed that news. Good for them. Good for those new blood tag belts. Good for them. Good for them. What's up? Talking about some Joshi talent and Joshi shows. We're talking the Stardom Dream Queendom, which is happening on the 29th. But yeah, I got Shuri winning this with no real conviction other than why not? Why not Shuri winning it? Next, we have the feud that should have ended a long time ago. Okay, we have Shuri Ano taking on Mika Iwata. This feud should have ended a while ago. Mika and Shuri and not Shuri, but Sori Ano. These two are very good talents. Very good in the ring. They've been wrestling for a while now. It seems they did this weird thing with the white belt, back and forth, random title changes. For the record, if you don't know, Mika is not a Stardom talent. She wrestled for Shinjo or Sendai Girls, how you want to say it, okay? But she's been mixing it up with Sasori Ano here for a while now. And I'm like, why is this happening? The matches have been fine. The last match they had that was in Shinjo was not good. It was kind of a dud. I don't know whose fault that was. I'm not blaming anybody in particular. But yeah, Sendai Girls, they hosted that match and it was not great. Hopefully this match will be good. I'm hoping this is it. I mean, I don't know why this is happening for this long. I think this will be the third or fourth match they've had now. But we're hoping this is the end of the feud. Okay, I really respect Ano. Her in-ring is very good. I'm impressed. And Mika, very good. Both the women can go. So there's no excuse to not have a great match. I mean, the last one they had was not great for whatever reason. But both the wrestlers are very, very good in the ring. So there's no excuse. So I'm expecting this match to kill it, to be good, and to be over. Okay, let's end this feud. Let's end the storyline once and for all. I think this will be the end of it. But I'm expecting a banger. If it's not, mistakes were made. Mistakes were made if it's not. But yeah, this match, I'm expecting it to be good. But yeah, she's Sasori Ano, I've come around on her a lot. Like she can go. She can go. She's very, I love her pinning sequences, her bridging. She does it on her pins. Beautiful. This is a very graceful looking wrestler. Everything looks beautiful. She does it when she does it. There's no excuse for not to not have a good match. Yeah, they probably want to redeem themselves. Yes, that match was not great. Okay, I watched that match from start to finish. I'm like, It was a weird finish. It was kind of anticlimactic finish as well. Yeah, so this ended on a good note. Let's kill it. Let's hopefully it all go right and it won't have any issues going forward. All right, let's move on to the next match. This will be good. I have all the confidence. I have all the confidence. I feel like I've skipped something just now. Yes, I'm skipping something. What happened to my other thing I had in here? Let me fix this. I skipped a match. Luckily I remembered because I definitely would have kept going if I didn't have my notes here. A match has been skipped. Let's see. Let me add that in here. Gotta talk about my girl. Gotta talk about my girl. All right. My favorite wrestler in the world has a match on this card, and I cannot skip over her. I must talk about what's her face. Gotta talk about Micah. Gotta talk about Micah. Where is the freaking thing? Here we go. It should be right. Even my thing doesn't want me to talk about Micah. Even they don't want me to talk about Micah. I can't even see it. Here it is. Here it is. Okay. Right in here. They tried to escape my criticism. They tried to escape my criticism, folks, but it can't escape. Micah taking on the leader of hate, Nezuko Tora. This match should have happened after the 5-star GP. Okay. Micah won every goddamn match in that damn tournament. And should have been the winner of that damn tournament takes down the leader of hate who had the belt. But no, had to do a weird thing where Tam Nakano lost every match, still got a title shot, beat Tora, and then faced Micah. And then Micah lost after coming off of, okay, I'm not going to rehash that, okay? I didn't like it. The booking was shit to me, okay? But now we have the match now, okay? This will be basically a no DQ match, basically, right? What are they calling it? They're calling it a no foul play rules. Basically means no DQ. And honestly, if you're being honest, Most Stardom matches already no DQ, okay? They give them the most license to do it whatever they want. Chair shots, cheating all day long. No DQ happens anyway, so I don't know what they mean by no foul play rules. Every damn match no damn foul play rules. They're all cheating all the time. But anyway, basically no DQ. This match will be fine, I'm sure. Hopefully both these women are not bad wrestlers. Maika, my only issue with Maika is that her push is kind of ridiculous, I think. That's all. That's all. It's kind of ridiculous. I think that her push is what's the word I'm looking for? Ridiculous. Yeah, that's what the word I'm looking for. Is her push is ridiculous. And but beyond that, I mean, I don't have much issues with Maika. I feel sorry for Tora. I feel like her title reign was used just to get to Tam Nakano without having Tam beat Maika. It was weird. The whole thing was weird. I didn't understand it. Okay, I just don't get it. It was weird. It was just I just don't get it. But whatever. We can't stay mad about that. Well, what we can. I'm choosing not to. I'm choosing not to let it bother me, but it doesn't make sense. Okay, it just doesn't make sense. Anyway, Maika is she mid? Sure, that's a decent word to use. I'm just not that big a fan. Midka? Midka. I just don't understand the push. There's so many more talented, engaging, interesting talents over there from a character standpoint, from an in-ring standpoint, but she gets pushed so very, very hard. I don't understand it. But here we are at Dream Queendom. She's got a match here against Nezuko Tora. Okay, no belt is involved here. Nothing really of any substance here. She beats her, then what? I'll be surprised if she lost. So I'm gonna go Maika here because the suits love her. So Maika wins this. But ultimately, what does this accomplish? What does this resolve? What's going on here? I don't know. But Maika wins, and that'll be that. All right, let's move on to the next match. Oh, and another favorite of mine. Another favorite. Okay. How do I talk about this one? Got my girl, Momo Watanabe, and her partner, Tekla, taking on Saya and Hanan. The person that they want you to love. Hanan, the person that is being pushed to the forefront. Person who's supposed to take over from Mayu Iwatani. Okay. So I'm not gonna beat around the bush here. Hanan is gonna win this. Hanan and Saya are gonna win this. Hanan's getting the push here. She being propped up here, and yeah, that's gonna happen. Now I don't really mind that Momo and Tekla dropped the belt here. My main concern is with the push of Hanan. I don't want people to believe that I don't like this woman. She's fine. She's just fine. The problem I have with Hanan is that I feel like she was created in a lab. I feel like the Bushiroad suits got together and said, hey, we need somebody to replace Mayu Iwatani. We need a new face. We need a new face. What do we do? And you press a button. Hey, Joshi. And out came Hanan. I feel like she's just kind of a generic, straightforward Joshi with nothing really compelling or interesting about her. But she's good, and she's the proper, prototypical face of a company you want, so it makes sense. This feels very manufactured and, forced. Her positioning. In a different industry, you could call it an industry plant. But that's not the case with wrestling and Stardom. They're all from Stardom, right? It doesn't make sense. But she just feels very manufactured, very not very forced. But it is what it is. She's getting the push here. I'd be shocked if they lost. I'd be shocked. So Hanan wins her tag team titles here. Sorry, Momo. Sorry, Tekla. Again, I like Momo. I'm not that big on Tekla. I'm not that big on her, but Momo's cool with me. I'd feel better about Momo losing. She got a real actual shot at a singles title, but I don't see that happening either. So Momo, I don't know what you're gonna be doing here, but Saya and Hanan will be champions for sure. Yeah, they're dropping it. It's over. That I'd be shocked if anything other than them losing happened here. So Hanan will be your champion. She move on to the red belt, I'm sure. That's the trajectory for her. Tag team belts, then the red belt, or maybe the white belt, then the red belt, whatever. But it's Hanan's world, and we're just living in it. Okay, this is her time. Okay, her time is here, whether we like it or not. Momo turning face. I would have loved for Momo. So my original plan for Momo was for her to leave hate with Saya Kamitani. So back in the day, by back in the day I mean like earlier this year, I had Momo. I fantasy booked Momo and Saya Kamitani leaving hate and joining up with the basically bringing back or reestablishing Queen's Quest. I thought that would be the original plan because what happened to Queen's Quest, how it went down, how Saya Kamitani was left alone. I thought that maybe her ultimate goal was to win the red belt, get back at Nezuko Tora, and get her new faction being Queen's Quest with Momo, one of the original OGs of Queen's Quest. That would have been my original plan. Momo, Tekla, Momo, Saya Kamitani, then you bring in someone else. I don't know who that would be, but you reestablish Queen's Quest out of hate, and then hate is kind of left alone, whatever. But that's not happening. Okay, so I can see Tekla joining, or you can see Tekla turning on Momo. Oh yeah, that could happen. I can see that happening for sure. Yeah, I can see Tekla turning on Momo. But yeah, my original plan was to have Momo and Saya Kamitani leaving, but that's not happening. So anyway, yeah, Hanan's world, we're just living in it. She's gonna be champion. Let's move on to your white belt match here. Okay, this is gonna be Natsupoi taking on Starlight Kid. I think the world of these two talents. I think the world of them. They are so good, so talented. I'm a fan of Natsupoi, her in ring. These two have great chemistry. Don't put a foot wrong. Exciting talents. Will never disappoint you. Just great workers here. I said as much about Natsupoi online. You should like my tweet. One thing I'm noticing, I've been getting a lot of likes from the Joshi scene. A lot of different talent. All these women, they search their own name, which is fine, because that's what I would do, honestly. Anyone who says, oh, I wouldn't search my name, they're lying. All these talents search their own name, okay? So that's how she found my tweet. I would do the same thing about her. I'd be searching my name. But yeah, all I said was, she's just awesome talent. Like, I just think that this match is going to cook. It could be match of the night. I do believe that Natsupoi will be dropping that belt to Starlight Kid. I think that Okada kind of plays hot potato with the white belt. If you notice, some of the reigns have been kind of shorter. A lot of like experimenting and short reigns. I think Natsupoi, her reign is going to be over here. I do believe that Starlight Kid is going to win this belt. And if you do that, Starlight Kid has a storyline with Hazuki. Hazuki took off her mask. There's a feud there that they put to a break. It's on a break now. You could have Starlight Kid win the white belt and hopefully have Hazuki get her moment by defeating Starlight Kid, maybe as a heel. She'd be a heel, whatever. She gets her white belt moment there. She defeats Starlight Kid ultimately. I would love that idea. So I'm all for Starlight Kid winning the white belt here, especially if it means Hazuki can get the white belt off of Starlight Kid in a feud, because they already have started a feud there. So why not just let that play into the white belt reign? That's what I would do. You can have her win the Cinderella tournament, Hazuki, then Hazuki challenges Starlight Kid. That'd be great, okay? But in terms of the actual match, these both are great wrestlers. They're going to kill it. Great chemistry. Last match I had was a tag team match. I posted it online on Twitter. Great chemistry, great in-ring stuff. This is awesome. It's going to kill it. They're going to kill it. It's going to be great. I would have her drop the belt to Starlight Kid, then have Starlight Kid drop the belt to Hazuki. Let Hazuki have her moment. For the love of God, it's beyond, like, It's beyond time to do it with Hazuki. I can see Tekla turning. Oh yeah, I already read that one. Which Joshi stars will be going to WWE? I'll answer that. Remind me at the end of the stream. I'll answer that. I'll write it down here. Which go to WWE? I'll speculate. I'll speculate on who I think will do the best over there and who Triple H might want. I'll speculate on that. All right, let's move on. Great match. I'm have all the confidence in the world. Have all the confidence in the world this match is gonna cook. Now we have the main event. Okay, the main event of the show here, folks. It is gonna be Tam Nakano taking on the Phoenix Queen, Saya Kamitani. Saya Kamitani put in a lot of great work here. He embraced the heel role. Everybody said, oh, her heel role, her heel turn sucks. She's not a heel. She's a babyface. Kind of similar to what Roxanne dealt with in NXT. How to say that she's a natural face. Heel work, it was forced, it didn't work. Well, she said, get out of here. I'm not listening to that bullshit. I'm going to embrace the heel role. I'm going to get over as hell, which she is. And I'm gonna lean into my sex appeal. I'm gonna lean into my dark vibes and my character work. And she got over, and she's great, and she's talented. And I love what she's doing, and she deserves this win if she gets it. Okay, I'm all aboard the Saya Kamitani era. Even if it means she's a member of Hate, still, I'm all about Saya Kamitani winning this match. Unfortunately, I feel like it's not gonna happen. Unfortunately, I feel like Tam will probably retain here. Now, there's things to consider here, like a heel turn. They've been kind of like teasing, and this is where we bring back in Sayaka. They've been teasing a little bit of a connection between Sayaka and Kamitani here. Now, Sayaka in real life admires Kamitani back when she was a face, right? She admires her, she looks up to her, and then Saya Kamitani turned her heel, and then Saya Kamitani kind of disappointed her and kind of like went to the dark side, and Sayaka was trying to reach out to her and said, there's still good in you. Very, very superhero-esque. There's still good in him or her. There's still good in her. I still see it. There's good in her. Well, Saya Kamitani's like, nah, I'm embracing the evil. It's not happening. Now, recently, Saya Kamitani has been kind of reaching out to her and trying to like, giving her the eyes. I would fold if I was Saya Kamitani. Well, not Saya Kamitani. If I was Sayaka, again, these names are so goddamn similar. Sayaka, Saya. If Sayaka, if I were her and Kamitani looked at me like this, I might fold, okay? So is it possible that Sayaka could turn heel on Tam Nakano? Could she turn heel on her mentor? It would be kind of too obvious, folks are saying, and I kind of agree. They're leaning into it a little bit too much, which leads people to believe that maybe it won't be Sayaka that turns. That'll be another member of Cosmic Angels, which is, what's her face? Sakura. Aya Sakura. I would take either one of them, fine. I think Sayaka would be more interesting because everybody loves her as a face and they think she's the future as a face. But I would take either turn, especially if it means that my girl, Saya Kamitani, will be champion. I just don't think it's going to happen, unfortunately. I feel like Tam Nakano. Now, people have been saying that Tam is booking the show. Now, I don't know if that's a joke. Are they joking? Are they being serious? I think that Tam is booking the show. I don't know. I think that's a joke. I think it's joking. But Tam been champion for not that long, right? So hasn't been that long. So I can see them going with a longer reign for Tam, and that means Saya losing here, which is unfortunate because Saya lost the 5-star GP final, and now she'll be losing this match. So where does she go? Like, what do you do? You're not gonna capitalize on this run, on this heel work, this character work. You're not gonna capitalize on it. Maybe not. Yeah, that would suck for me. I don't mind Tam at all. She's fine. She's cool. She's a good wrestler. I'm good with her. But I would love to see Saya Kamitani with that belt. But I just don't think it's going to happen, unfortunately. But we'll see. Maybe there's some shenanigans happening with members of Cosmic Angels. Maybe they'll turn on Tam and we'll get a freaking win here. Because if you didn't watch the latest show, let's see if I can put it up here. Let's see. The latest show, there were teasing some shenanigans potentially, because after the match, so they had a very good main event with basically Team Sayaka, Team Tam versus Team Saya, and after the match, Saya Kamitani went out there and kind of stared at her, like teasing some storyline stuff there. And I'm wondering, does she know something that Tam doesn't know? Is it like a dirty secret? Is she holding back something? Are we going to have a heel turn on Cosmic Angels that leads to a hate victory by way of Saya Kamitani winning? I don't know, but I'm hoping that's the case because I want Saya to be the champion in Stardom. But maybe I shouldn't. So here's what I'm talking about here. All right, here's this moment that happened at the latest show. All right, let me show the screen here. So you see Tam in the ring. Saya Kamitani staring weirdly with a hoodie, right? She stares. She stares at her. No, she stares. Tam looks at her menacingly, right? And she walks off. All right, I'm walking off now. I did what I wanted to do here. Got my stare off. Then she walks off with Sayaka. People are wondering, are they hinting at the heel turn? Now, it could be very, very obvious, right? It's kind of too obvious, kind of too, on the nose. But I just feel like Okada, he thinks that he's clever. I think he has something planned. Okay, so that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Maybe that's me being delusional, but I'm thinking that Saya Kamitani may have something in the works here, but we'll see. I could see Tekla to AW. I can see that. Sure, see that as well. I can see that as well. I'm not high on Tekla, but that's just me. But I can see that happening. I can see Tekla going there. All right, let's talk about what's next. So that's my whole entire Dream Queendom thing, okay? I got Saya Kamitani winning, hopefully, but I think Tam is going to retain. But I'm rooting for Saya. I'm not really rooting for anybody here. I'm rooting for a good match, and I know it's going to deliver. But I want Starlight Kid to win if it means Suzuki can get her moment later on. Hannon's going to get her title match here. She's going to get her win here. Hannon will be champion with Saya. Who cares? Micah wins probably. I'll go with Sasori Ano. Great match. Let's redeem them. This is a redeem match. Redeem yourselves based on your last outing. I got Shuri winning. Who cares? Let's go with go God's Eye here. Go God's Eye, even though I'm not entirely sure. We'll go with Tomoka and God's Eye. I got we'll go with the team that has more champions here. We'll go with the Izumi's team here to win that. And then who cares? These are the prelim match. But yeah, the big match here, Saya Kamitani, I think she loses, unfortunately. And Tam, Hogan retains. Tekla character was more interesting in DDM, I agree. Tekla is a better fit for AEW. For AEW, for me. She's a better fit for AEW. I don't know, I don't feel like they didn't tease the turn for nothing. If a turn happens, Tam has to lose, I agree. For damn sure. If anybody turns, whether it's Sakura or Sayaka, title change need to happen. Okay, don't let a heel turn happen for nothing. If it happens, Saya Kamitani wins. Now, some people may say, isn't that kind of repetitive? You had the heel turn early in the year where Kamitani turned on Micah. Are you going to do another turn here? Is it kind of repetitive? Me, as a Saya Kamitani fan, I wouldn't care, like whatever, but I can understand someone saying it's kind of repetitive, right? But I would embrace it. I would embrace it. What's next to talk about here? Oh yeah, Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling. So before we get to Marigold, let's talk about Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling. After the fight with Mercedes, will Okada now pull the trigger on Hazuki? If Hazuki gets the trigger pulled on her, it'll be after Starlight Kid wins. So if Starlight Kid wins this match, which I think she could and probably will, then you can have Hazuki win the Cinderella tournament and then challenge Starlight Kid for this belt. Oh, I didn't read the second part. If Saya loses, she loses credibility as a heel, has to turn face, but that'll make everything pointless. He would have lost the final of the 5-star GP and then lost this match. I agree with you. Feels like a lot. That feels like a lot. I agree with you. But is that my bias? I don't know, because I'm a fan of hers. But I do believe that losing the 5-star GP and then losing this match is too much for that heel turn and how she got over and how she put in a lot of work to make that character work. I agree with you. She should win. She should beat her in a couple of days or a few days. But Taro Okada's booking. Can't be too sure with that man. But I agree with you. It should happen. Let's talk about. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You agree. You called it. Taro Okada. Exactly. MFS. Let's talk about Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling. Now they have a show here on December 29th. This will be a fun match here. I don't really understand this match type here. I have it on here just discuss this match type. It says matches will conclude under. It's called the Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling Rush, the TJPW Rush. It says matches will conclude under 5 minutes, single fall, 2 count pinfall rules. In the event a time limit draw, the match will be decided by a single fall, 1 count pinfall with no time limit. So this will be one of the matches here. I'm kind of interested to see how it works. It's 5-on-5. You got Mizuki, got Suzumi. So there's talent in here. Suzuki's in here as well. So there's talent here. I'm just curious to see how this works, but I don't know. I have it on here. I'll probably check it out if I have time, but I may skip it. We'll see. Another match on this card is December 29th card. This match is actually not a Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling belt. This belt, I feel, is like a Thailand belt. They're like hosting the Thailand Championship belt. We'll see how this match goes. If you check it out, if you have some time, but it's not technically a Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling belt. So, yeah. This would be interesting. I think Palm is how you say her name. I'll check it out if I have time. This match is interesting. If you're a WWE fan, you know this woman on the right. She is Xia Li with the new name here, taking on Miyuki. We'll see how this match goes. So this is another match where we have championship belts that are not actually Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling belts. So I believe it's called. Let me see here. Queen of Asia in a VPW Certified Women's Championship. So yeah, this will be an interesting match to check out. I'm not familiar with Kamafuku at all, so I'll check that out, see how it is. Xia Li, keep calling her Xia Li, but I like her. We'll see how that goes. I'll check it out. And then the other match here on this card will be a Rumble style match. So you got the Miyus, Mayu Iwatani, Mayu Yamashita, right? Maki's in here. Yuki's in here. Rika's in here. So yeah, there's a lot of talent in here that I'm familiar with. A lot of surprises in the Rumble here. Probably a lot of freelancers popping up. We'll see how it goes. Wanaka's in here. I always remember her because she says her favorite wrestler is Bianca Belair. But yeah, a lot of talent in here. A lot of surprises, I'm sure. I'll be checking this match out. So of these 4 matches on this 29th card, by that I mean December 29th, I'll be checking out the Royal Rumble to see what Miyu does and Mayu Iwatani does. I'll be checking out Xia Li, checking out the talent here, see if I am intrigued by any of them. I may watch this match just to see the match type, how it works. I'm kind of intrigued by that. But ultimately, this is probably a card that may get skipped by a lot of folks, but I'm watching it, see what happens. I'll be watching it. Let's move on. Because this match isn't really the big show. They have a bigger show later on. Let's talk about Marigold now. The freaking promotion in Japan I'm most familiar with. Why? Because I've been watching it from its inception, right? That's why I wanted to cover Marigold, because I knew that the damn promotion was being started. So there's no history to look up. I'm literally seeing everything that happened. So there's nothing to research, because I've been watching it from the very beginning. Marigold. Okay, let's talk about Marigold. So the big talk, in my opinion, is what's the bigger show? What's a more intriguing show? Is it Stardom Dream Queendom, or is it First Dream happening on the 3rd of January? So let's look at the card. First up, New Year Dream Rumble. It's another Rumble. We got a Rumble in Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling and a Rumble in Marigold. Okay, so this will be a Rumble that had a lot of young talent in here. I'm looking at Tanaka. I'm looking at Momo. I'm looking at some of the new debutantes here. So there'll be freelancers here. I see Misa up there. Oh, I'm not showing you. My bad. See Misa Matsui in here. So a lot of like freelancers, some young talent. We'll see how it goes, but I'll be checking this out. New Year Dream Rumble, a match that mimics the Royal Rumble. I'm sure it'll be fun. I think in this match you can actually get pinned over the rope and submission as well. I could be wrong about that. Could be wrong. Maybe just over the top as well. Could be mixing up these two damn Rumbles. I think for this Rumble here, for the Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling Rumble, I think you can get pinned and submission and over the top. I'm not sure about Marigold, but whatever. Not sure. All right, let's move on to this match on the First Dream card. Mirai taking on Sareee. Now, Sareee, this girl has been getting a lot of hype from her, not from the fans, from the promoter, from Rossi Ogawa himself. A lot of pressure, a lot of attention, a lot of tweets, a lot of calling her a generational talent, a once in a 10-year talent. It's a lot of pressure to put on this girl. I'm sure she can handle it. I'm sure she'll be fine. But she's only 18, and she's got a lot of hype behind her name at this point because of what Rossi Ogawa has been doing. Rossi has been hyping her up very, 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 very strongly. I'm intrigued. I'm looking forward to it. Mirai is a great partner for her. With that type of push, that type of hype, I'm sure they have a good plan here. I'm sure they're going to make her look good. And I'm sure with her wrestling background and her athleticism, she'll do a great job. But this will be a very, very interesting match for a lot of reasons. Simply because of Rossi Ogawa's hype and his drawing attention to her and putting a lot of attention on her already at a young age. She's only 18 years old. See how it goes. Or is she still 17? She was 17 when she signed. She may be 18 now. I'm not sure. But yeah, this girl is the future of the company. And she's getting pushed very, very hard already. So we'll see how it goes. Gonna lose. That'd be crazy to have her beat Mirai. That's not gonna happen. But it'll be very competitive. And he'll be saying, hey guys, look at this girl. Told you guys, she's great. She's the future of the company. And we have her. And Stardom doesn't. We'll see how it goes though. But it should be a good match. Looking forward to it. A lot of hype on Sareee. Let's move on to the next match. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Superfly title. Victoria Uzuki. Natsumi Suzuki. New champion, folks. New champion. It's time to pull the trigger on Victoria Uzuki. Now I'm biased because I'm a big fan of hers. She's great in the ring. Exciting talent. She's the best athlete they have. I think he's going to pull the trigger here. I think it's time to pull the trigger on Victoria Uzuki. She's still young, 20 years old, 19, but she's more than ready from an in-ring standpoint. The best athlete they have in that entire roster. He protected her now. She got a win the other day against the tag team champions. She pinned the tag team champions, which I think was Chiaki. Victoria, it's your time. Got no problem with her winning the belt here. No problem at all. Hey, don't tell some of the Miku Ano stands. I would have been happy with her beating Miku Ano with the white belt. That's how I feel about her. I'm so high on this talent. She's just so great in the ring. Sky's the limit for her. This is super talent. Super talent. I am, for one, going to embrace this run. I'm hoping that she wins. Boring ass reign. Yeah, I said that on Twitter. Some of the Miku stands were not happy about that, but I'm sorry, I can't lie. Miku Ano's reign been kind of boring, but it's not her fault. I mean, Natsumi's reign has been that exciting either. So Natsumi and Miku, only reign has been interesting to me. Tag team champions have been kind of cool, and Saree's, right? The super flyweight belt and the white belt has not been that good, but hey, it's not their fault. But it's still the truth. It's still the truth. But yeah, we're gonna go with Victoria here. It's your time, Victoria. It's your time. 20 years old, superstar. My favorite talent, I think. It's her time to shine. Looking forward to this match. And if Rossi does not pull the trigger on here, if he doesn't pull the trigger, it's a mistake. It's her time. Let's move on to this weird tag team match where Bozilla's teaming up with Tank, another muscle mommy from overseas. This match is interesting because I don't see Bozilla losing. Problem is, Nagi-san Chiaki just won the belts. They just won the belts like what, a couple weeks ago? Very weird. Now Bozilla helped her win. Bozilla helped them win. They helped them beat Mirai and Mai Sakurai. So now she's teaming up with a new person, Tank, who I'm not familiar with, but very, very strong lady. We'll see how this goes. Probably gonna get new champions again. Kind of weird booking. It's weird. But I think we're getting new champions here as well. We'll see how this goes. Two heel teams. Both are heels groups. Tank is a newcomer, new freelancer. We'll see how it goes, but I'm gonna go with Bozilla winning. I have Victoria Yuzuki winning this. I already called that one. And I have Mirai winning this. Okay, cool. So I covered it all. Dream Rumble, who knows? I'll go with Misa Mizuki. Not Mizuki, Misa. I'll go Misa. But I don't know who's going to win the Rumble. No clue. Matsui. Let's move on to the next match, which is going to be Goat Shizuki. I think the Goat is losing. Solar. I'm sorry. Yeah, I agree with you, MSS. I would preferred her beating Miku Ano. Sorry to Miku stands, but I think the white belt would have been fine for Victoria. Why not put it on her? I've seen younger talent in Stardom win the white belt. Why not just crown her with the white belt? Miku Ano's reign, not that compelling. I'm sorry, it's not. Okay. Not her fault, but why not pull the trigger there? Anyway, let's move on to the tag team match here. A Legends match. Nanae and Meiko. This will be fun, right? Meiko Sanomura, Nanae Takahashi. Doesn't really matter who's teaming up with him. It's about those two, right? Two legends who are both retiring next year. Both retiring. We know when Meiko is retiring. We don't know when Nanae is retiring. But these women have put in a lot of work, a lot of grind, a lot of effort for the next generation as well. The Passing Merchant taking on the final boss. I think the final boss will win this match because you wanted to have Meiko's last match that's in Marigold. I think this is the first one actually. Her first and last match in Marigold will be a win. Nanae can always have a win later on in Marigold, but I think you give it to Meiko here. Nanae will be gracious enough to let her have that moment. But yeah, great match here. Look forward to Passion versus Final Boss, a retiring match. No, I think 98 has more to do. She's going to retire, I think late. Well, I don't know. There's been no definitive date, but I would guess that maybe Summer Destiny. Maybe she goes to the summer, then retires. I don't know. She said sometime in 2025. That's all we really know. No Mako is going to retire at the end of April. But yeah, this will be a fun match to watch. Respect to these ladies. Agreed with you, MFS. She is very good in the ring, but from a character standpoint, from a presence, from a just like the intangibles, it's just not there for me. But she's a very good wrestler. Miku Ano is very good, and you can't take that. You can't take that away from her. And not take that away from her from an in-ring standpoint. All right, now we have the two former tag team partners, the star of the show, not the show, but you know what I mean, of Koki Amare taking on Chika Goto for the GHS Women's title. Now this is the Noah belt, which is interesting considering Noah does not have a tag team. Well, not tag team. They don't have a women's division really, right? They bring in freelancers. They bring in Marigold talent to do their shows for the women because don't actually have an actual women's division. So we have Koki Amare, who's a Marigold talent, being the first inaugural champion. Koki Amare will retain here. This is good. This will be good from a character standpoint, from a story standpoint, because they have an actual story here. You know, Twin Towers, the name of their tag team. Chika Goto got injured. Koki Amare went in tag with Utami. They lost a chance at the tag titles. And since then, it's been a bit of a rough dynamic between the two, especially after Koki Amare won the GSC title. It hadn't been great. So their tag team is over. The relationship has gone too far. So there's no coming back from it. So we'll see where this actually lands them. I think Chika Goto, who's been borrowing a lot of moves from NXT talent, she does now she does Stephanie's move, and she does another one of Jada Parker's moves. So she's been scouting the NXT a lot. Chika Goto has been getting better in the ring. Her character work is good. Her storytelling is good, I think. So she's coming around. She's coming along in that regard. Koki Amare, her in-ring is not great. Very repetitive, not as dynamic as it should be. But Koki Amare is the star here, and they want her to take that next step. They want her to be the next, one of the next faces of Marigold. You got to improve her in-ring. I want to see some more dynamic stuff in the ring. I want to see some more moves from her. Change up the offense, a little bit more dynamic. Something from Koki Amare. I don't want to see her doing the big boot stuff. She's a big boot merchant. Big boot merchant. That's what she is. A lot of big boots. She throws in like not German suplex, but more of like a backdrop here and there, a power slam here and there, crossbody here and there. But I want to see some more intricate stuff from her. Some cool stuff. Her in-ring is mid, but she has the aura, she has the look, she has the star power, but her in-ring is simply not there. Now, she's wrestling with a lot of good wrestlers all the time. Wrestling with Utami, wrestling with Mirai, wrestling with freaking folks in Noah, like freaking Aroha, for crying out loud. So there's no excuse for her not to improve. We're wrestling with Takumi Aroha, wrestling against the great Sayaka, stuff like that. You should be able to improve your in-ring. So I'm not really worried about it. But I think her next match will be against the great Sayaka. And she's a freelancer who wrestles in Noah a lot. She's the great Muta's daughter. Japanese Liv Morgan? No, I wouldn't say that. Who is a comp for Koki Amare in WWE? A star being pushed as a star, could look like one, but the in-ring is not really there yet. Who's the comp? Maybe it is Liv Morgan. Trick Williams. No, No, Trick has a lot of charisma, a natural charisma, and he has more of like a personality that's more at the forefront. It's not really Koki Amare yet. By the way, Koki Amare is learning English with the goal of getting to WWE. That's her goal. I already said it straight up. I want to go to WWE, become a superstar. So she's learning English to get to the WWE. You have to look. Triple H will love it. He'll love that look. He'll love that presence, her aura, all that's great. Her in-ring needs to come along. But the PC can help with that, right? They can help with that. But she's like that year down the line. That's like 2-3 years down the line, I think. Anyway, but ultimately, her goal is to make it to WWE. That's her actual goal. And she's learning English to make that goal happen. So I'm rooting for her. I like her. I'm a fan. I called it a long time ago. The first time I saw Koki Amare, the first time I said, that's a star. She's a star. And they're going to push her like a star. And I was right. They're pushing her like a star. She's freaking the first ever champion for Noah, right? The GHC champion. So she's going to get every opportunity to grow. And we're working with Utami, with Sareee, with freaking Aroha, with freaking like all these great Miko Ano. There's no excuse not to improve. Her comp, I can't think of a perfect comp right now, but I can think of one later on. Her in-ring is fine. It's okay. It's just not dynamic. That's all. She'll win this match. She'll go on and face other talent from Noah. Probably end up facing Utami Aroha as well. A lot of freelancers in Noah probably. So she's going to have a lot of opportunities to grow. There's no excuse. No excuse. She's going to get a lot of opportunities along this reign. No excuse whatsoever. Like I said, her next match will be against the great Sayaka, so we'll see how that goes. But Koki Amare, star who needs to improve her in-ring. She's not slow. She has good athleticism. She can move well. She's smooth in the ring. Gotta add more moves. Improve your moveset. That's all. Let's move on to Miku Ano. Now, Miku Ano is a very good wrestler. A very, very, very good wrestler. Her problem is not really her problem. Not really her problem, but she's a good wrestler. Okay. Her reign has not been great, but that's not her fault. Taking on Mai Sakurai. Now, Mai Sakurai has more charisma. She's more front-facing. She's more better than Mike. You know, she's more of a star in my opinion. But Miku Ano, very good wrestler, and I don't think her reign will end here. Don't think so. I think she will retain. I think she will retain, and we'll see where we're headed after that. We'll see if who dethrones Miku Ano? Probably Mirai. Probably Mirai. It'll probably be Mirai here. Mirai will probably do it. I think. I'm guessing. I don't know, but maybe Mirai will do it. But yeah, Miku is I think she retains. What say you? You disagree? She retains here. I don't think they put the trigger on Mai Sakurai. I don't think they do it. Now I disagree with you on that one. Last Legend is a star. And she has, I think Last Legend is further along than Koki Amare. She's further along. She's better in the ring, and she's more of a star, in my opinion, than Koki Amare is. Last Legend could go right to main roster right now and have a promo off with someone else, can stand in the ring and cut a promo on the mic with confidence and with swagger. Last Legend is more of a star than Koki Amare is. I think she retains for sure. Fun match, I'm sure. Fun match. I'm guessing Mirai will dethrone her ultimately, but yeah, I think she retains. I wish I could say more about this match. Mai Sakurai said that her reign was boring as shit. That's funny. She said her reign was boring. It's been a bore. I'm gonna save the white belt from you. That's what she said. So I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save this reign. But she won't. I think Mirai will not Mirai. Well, I think Mirai will dethrone her ultimately, but I think Miku Ano will win here. So sorry, Mai Sakurai. It's not happening. Then we have the final match here. Best in the world, arguably, a wrestler of the year in Japan, Sareee, taking on Utami Hayashishita. Now, Utami won the Dream Star GP and earned the right to face Sareee at First Dream. Sareee has been talking shit to Utami for a while now, talking mad shit. She's been talking shit to everybody. She's a heel. She's a heel in Marigold, and it's hilarious. It's funny. It's great. Talk shit. She's very, very confident, very, very dominant. And she is saying that Utami does not want this smoke. He's saying that Tommy's not ready for this. She's not ready to be the ace. I'm the ace of Marigold, and you're not ready for it. Utami says, she hasn't said much, honestly. Utami hasn't said much in her response to Sareee. I think if you were to ask me this question a week ago, I'd say Sareee retains without question. She just won the damn rest of the year. So from a promoter standpoint, why would you have her not be your champion, considering how hot she is within the Joshi scene? She's so popular. She won the rest of the year, getting a lot of praise. You want her to continue to be the face of your company, so why would you have Sareee lose now? But then today, this morning, Sareee beat Utami. It was a tag match, but she emphatically kicked her ass. And I'm like, huh? I thought it would be a draw, but it wasn't a draw at all. She emphatically put Utami down. Hit 4 Uranagis. I'm like, what is happening right now? Like, now I'm kind of starting to doubt a little bit. I'm still leaning towards Sareee winning, but now I'm thinking, what's the plan here, Rossi? What is the plan? Are you going to have Sareee beat her again after this dominant? Look at this. Look at this. She freaking. Let me see how I can show this. Come on, work with me. Here we go. I don't know why this freaking. Oh, that's probably why. Okay, let's close that. Check this out. You're like 4 Uranagis. It was so freaking definitive, like decisive dethroning. Not dethroning, but decisive put down of Utami. You're not number 1. You're not number 2. Hit a third one. Boom. Now, to broke up the pin here. She picked her up again. Headbutt. Hook the arm. Wrap it around. Another Uranagi. Boom. Put her down again. It was very decisive destruction. Love that smile from Sareee. I just love Sareee a lot. She's great. Put her down. 1, 2, 3. Get out of here, she says. You do that before the big show? I'm like, wait a minute. What's happening here? Like, what's going on here? Am I supposed to believe that you're going to have her lose again after that? Probably, but it's kind of weird booking. So now I'm kind of starting to doubt. I'm wondering, does Sareee beat her again, or does Utami win? I'm still leaning towards Sareee. Wow, that was a surprise to have her beat her like that. It didn't have to do that. Could have a draw. Could have had freaking Koki, pin, Chikagoto. You could have something else happen. But you decided to have Sareee put her down definitively in that match. And then you talk shit afterwards. Like, do you see what just happened? Like, you saw what just happened? Like, do you realize what's going on here? Have you accepted your fate? She's talking mad shit to Utami and like, huh? I guess the storyline could be, like, the story could be, hey, Sareee beats her again. She doubts herself, doesn't think she can be the ace. Then you come back around and beats her later on, maybe at Summer Destiny, but that's kind of down the road. That's like 5 months down the road. Not even 5, like Summer Destiny, what, July? That's a long time from now. I don't know. I was just kind of surprised, taken aback by how definitive that beatdown was. I'm like, huh? Tommy will beat Sareee? Yeah, but it happened like, the match is in a few days. It just happened this morning. The match is what, the 3rd? It's a week from now. A week. I don't know. I'm almost more intrigued now. So I thought Saree's going to win. Now I'm like, I don't know for sure now. But Utami, it may be a long game here with Utami. She won the Dream Star GP. Maybe there's a long game here where she beats her down the road. Now this is the third, right? Julia may be in attendance. Julia could be there. I don't know how that changes the plans, but Julia could be there. Julia will be in Japan at this time. She'll be in Japan until Julia has to be in America for New Year's Evil, right? New Year's Evil is Tuesday the 7th. This show is the 3rd. So that's give her what, 1, 2, 3, 4 days to get back. She could be at the show, then jump on a plane afterwards. So if Julia is there, how does that play into this match? Because she got to have a say in the main event in terms of like commentary, not necessarily getting involved physically, more talking about what happened here. So here's a plan here. Let's say Sareee wins. This is a hard-hitting match, and Utami gets very, very close, but Sareee still retains, right? You have Julia come out and confront Utami and say, Utami, what are you doing? Not what we talked about. You're supposed to become the face of the company and take down Sareee. You can have a good storyline here where Julia comes out and calls out Utami for failing. Now gives her motivation, a storyline to get back. I don't know. But Julia may play a role here somewhere in this match or after the match if Utami loses. But she'll be there, I think. Why not? I mean, the show is on the 7th, right? Her NXT show is on the 7th. She could be there by then. So shows up on Thursday or Friday, the 3rd, and then goes to the show and then takes a plane quick to United States for New Year's Evil. She could do that. Utami's winning. Orlando was calling. No. Orlando is not calling Sareee. Okay. Sareee has to have other stuff with her stupid, let me not call it stupid, but she has other obligations, right? She has another promotion she's champion for. Okay. Bull Nakano's damn promotion. Was it Sukaban? I always forget how to say that name. Sukaban, whatever. She has other obligations beyond her freelance work in Japan. And she has, well, let's see. We'll see, okay? If she loses, I'll say game on, right? But I don't think so. I don't know when her contract ends for Sukaban, however you want to say it. I don't know when that contract ends, but we'll see. I say she probably retains. She probably retains here. Have a moment where Julia comes out and confronts Utami. That's a good storyline there. Built towards her, taking it off of her later on. Okay, that's what you do. They didn't care about Stephanie's work in Mexico, sure, but that's different. This is a promotion in America that she signed to. You can't just like leave that. She's not going to do that to Bull Nakano. She's not going to do that. She had too much respect for Bull. And I don't know how the contract works. CMLL has a different kind of thing going on where you can leave if you want. I don't know how. Let me see something real quick. I don't know how this promotion works. The one that she signed to currently in Bull Nakano's freaking promotion. I don't know how it works, okay? But she signed to this company. Not some like rinky-dink company, okay? It's an established thing now. Can just leave. She's under contract. Under contract, the roster, okay? Can't just leave. Full roster. Sareee Bomb is signed to this company, okay? Sareee Bomb, champion. Can't just leave. Now, Bull Nakano has a relationship with WWE, right? Bull is a Hall of Famer for WWE. Could they work something out? Yes, I just don't think it's happening right now, folks. I just don't think it's happening. Sareee will be in Japan for a little bit longer. If she goes to America, it'll be 2026, I think. All right? But Sareee Bomb is her name in freaking Nakano's promotion. She ain't going nowhere. Right? She ain't going nowhere, I don't think. So yeah, she'll probably retain. What are they doing with Utami? That's a damn good question. Like I said before, they may have a storyline here where she loses. Julia comes out and says, "Hey, what are you doing? You're supposed to stop her. You failed. Get it together. Slap her around. Utami, come back stronger. Whatever." Then Utami, don't worry, folks. Ultimately, Utami will dethrone Sareee. She's the chosen one. She'll do it. Utami will beat Sareee. Question is when. Is it going to happen in a week or will it happen later on? But ultimately, Sareee will lose to Utami. So that's not really, you don't have to worry about Utami's booking. She will dethrone Sareee. She's the chosen one. The question is when. That's all. When is it going to happen? Not if, when. We don't know. But it will happen eventually. I'm just guessing. My gut tells me Sareee retains. It's weird to have her beat down Utami like that before the match. That's all. But it's possible that Utami could get closer to beating her, like real close, but still don't pull it out. Then you have Julia come out. So yeah, that's all. It was just a real definitive beatdown. That's all. Real definitive put down of Utami. But all is well. She'll be fine. She'll be champion eventually. Okay. All right. That's First Dream. So here's the question, folks. What's a better show? What is the better show? Is it First Dream or Dream Queendom? Let's take a look. Rumble. Got the debut of Sareee against Mirai. Natsumi taking on Victoria Yuzuki. New champion, I think. Bozilla and Tank against these heels. Nagisa and Chiaki. Probably new champions again. Kind of weird, but probably new champions. You got Meiko and Nanae. To the Legends tag team match. Got Chikagoto, Kokamare for the GHC Noah's belt here. Two young talents. Retain. Koki retain. Got Miku Ano against Mai Sakurai. Will Julia miss Mai Sakurai's chance to win the belt? She'll be there. Gotta be there. She'll be there. There's no way. I'm not convinced. She'll be there. Then she'll jump on a plane. But she'll catch the show in person. Miku Ano retains. Sareee versus Utami, the big one. I think Sareee retains. So we're getting maybe two title changes here. In tag team champions here and in the super flyweight. So, and then for Stardom, it's a pre-show. Let's not count the pre-show. Star-studded 4-on-4. Stars out the gate. No pun intended with the faction called Stars. And then Neo Genesis, good shit here. This fantastic talent in this ring. I mean, look at this damn visual. Look at the talent in this match. This will be it'll be fine. I'll check it out. It'll be fine. And then you have a no pin match, so win by submission or KO with Shuri and Konami. I call it the Asuka match, right? The Asuka Invitational. You got Sasori Ano and Mika. This will be a good match, I'm sure. This match should have happened a long time ago, but whatever. Maika and Nazuko Tora will be fine, I'm sure. It's a match. Not my favorite, but it'll be fine. Tag Team Championship here. Hanan will be crowned. No, the Hanan push lives on. Great match here. White belt. Starlight Kid and Natsupoi. And of course, the main event here, Saya Kamitani against Tam Nakano. What's the better show? Marigold. Utami will look like a bitch. He loses to Sareee after that. It depends on how it's booked, right? It depends on how it's booked. If it's like a real war where Sareee has to like kick out at the very last second, like there's ways to make it look very, very good. Like Sareee can't be talking that much shit, right? If it's a real war, both of them are on the ground, laid out, tired, exhausted, it'll be fine. But I agree, she can't get chumped out. She can't go out like a chump. But I think it'll be fine if she loses, depending on how it's booked. So people are saying Marigold. Let's see. Yeah, I would say, trying to be objective here. Great talent, solid. I will admit that I'm more intrigued by the results of the Marigold match, but maybe I'm just more invested. My investment could be what's pulling me toward Marigold here. A lot of great talent here. A lot of great talent. A lot of great talent. And then with Marigold, I'm just more intrigued because I'm more invested in these outcomes. It's about the same for me. The main event, I'll go with Marigold. So I prefer the main event, but I also prefer their mid card for Stardom. So I prefer this over Miku Mai Sakurai, but I prefer Sareee Utami over Saya Kamitani and Tam Nakano. Right. As far as the tag team belts, I prefer Marigold because I'm just not a fan of Hanan. I think Hanan is about to get crowned, so it is what it is. Yeah, I'm biased, and I'm more invested in Marigold. All right, let's move on to another show for Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling. Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling has some stuff coming up here, folks. So this is going to be their 2025 show. The first show of the year, their New Year show. This is their mid-card belt. Got Yuki taking on Suzumi. We may see a title change here. Only because Yuki had the belt for a while. She had the belt for a long time now. And Suzumi has not been champion ever for mid-card for this belt. So they may be doing a transition here where they crown a new champion because Yuki has had the belt for a while. Yes, I'm talking about that. I'm going to talk about Zumi and Mayu in a second. So I'm going with a new champion here, but I have no conviction. No conviction or belief. Like, I have no evidence. I'm just going to call new champion here because she's been champion for a while. So I think they may do a change here. Because the new year, new big show, new title for Suzumi. But I have no actual evidence to back that up. This is basically the fourth, by the way. This is the fourth. So this is going to be on Wrestle Universe. Let's see. Let's go to that show, actually. Let me show you. Literally. Wrestle Universe. Boom. So this is the one I talked about before. Was Xia Li and the Rumble show. And this is going to be the big one here, the big show for Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling, the 4th Saturday, right? Let's go back. Next match on that card that I care about. So there's a lot of matches on the card. I'm only going to highlight 3 because I gotta be honest, I don't care about the other matches. So this match I'll watch. And you have a tag team match. A lot of great talent here. Got familiar with Masha Slamovich, the current TNA Knockout champion. He's teaming up with a WWE ID talent, Zara here. Zara Zahir. He is a WWE ID talent, so fun match to watch here. A lot of great talent here. Taking on Miyu Yamashita, former champion, former face of Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling. So we love Miyu here and Mikey. So this will be a good match. Okay, a lot of great talent here. Fun. Champions will retain, clearly. I don't see them putting the belt on Masha Slamovich and Zara Akira. That's not going to happen. Champions will retain, but this will be a very good match. Very, very good talent. Aki Ito is a fan favorite, and Miyu Yamashita is just like, he's known worldwide at this point. Very popular. Been in America a lot. We're familiar with her. Very good talent. So yeah, this will be a good match. This may be better than the other tag team matches. Now, you know shit. This match could be better than this tag match and better than this tag match. In fact, not this one, but where's the here? In fact, that's my guess. That's what's going to happen. I think that the tag match that they're promoting here will be better than Marigold's tag team match and Stardom's tag team match. So I'm going with this one to be the best match here. I believe in Masha Slamovich. I believe in Miyu Yamashita. I believe in them. Too much talent. A banger. Absolute banger. I have all the confidence in the world. So yeah, if you're interested, as someone who follows the WWE, want to see more of Zara, like here, watch this match. Because she had a good match with Miyu Watanabe as well. So this will be a good match. And then the final match that I care about is, of course, the big one. I've been hyping up Miyu Watanabe a lot here on this channel. She is, I think, the next face of the Joshi scene. I think once Sareee leaves and maybe Mayu Iwatani kind of falls back a little bit, I think Miyu Watanabe is going to be the face of the entire Joshi scene. Now, it's going to be harder to do that because she's in Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling. She's in like the third or fourth popular brand. But I just believe in this chick. She's a star. Talk about the intangibles. Talk about you can't teach it. She's just so likable. Charisma out the wazoo. There's so much to like about this woman. She's taking on former champion Mizuki. Mizuki's a former champ. I don't see why you have a title change here. Not with Miyu being so popular and so hot right now. I think this match is happening to further establish Miyu. I think Miyu Watanabe retains. She's just massive. I just think the world of her. Talk about talent that Triple H should be looking at. That one right there. One on the left. Miyu Watanabe. I'm telling you, that girl is a bona fide superstar. Yeah, charisma. She just looks like she's a star. You can't teach it. She has an it factor. You have her, you don't. And she has it. Give this girl all the money in the world and let her know now that, hey, we're interested. I'm telling you, that girl's a star. And she's all over the place in terms of the marketing for the promotion. Like, she's all over the place. Like, she's the face of the company at this point. Only 25 years old. She's the face. She's just everywhere. Everywhere you look, because she is the money maker at this point. She's just the look at this. Her face is on all these. She is the star. It was Yamashita here on the left, but now is Miyu Watanabe. And Miyu is going to be huge. I believe that, and I just think that she is the future of the Joshi scene altogether. How long would she stay in Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling? I don't know. But whatever she wants to do, she can do it. Want to go to WWE? You can do it. Want to go to Stardom, be the face of the company? You can do it. I just think she's superstar. Superstar. They should open the bank. Should they? Yes. Let's say Mayu Iwatani leaves. That's a big speculation. Mayu will leave to go to be a freelancer or go to freaking Marigold, whatever. I agree with you. Instead of investing in Hanan, I feel like I'm taking shots at Hanan. I feel bad about that. But in my opinion, instead of going after Hanan to be your face, not going after, they have her already, but promoting her, pushing her, they should go after this chick. They should go after Mayu Watanabe. Okay, that's why I feel. I'm sorry, Miyu, not Mayu. All these names are so damn similar. They're so goddamn similar. It's annoying. Miyu Watanabe, who they should go after. Everybody should. WWE, Stardom, Marigold, they should all go after her because she's a superstar. In my opinion. I know one when I see one. I'm telling you, Miyu Watanabe is a massive, massive star with a lot of crossover potential. Even more so than maybe Julia. And I think Julia is like the ultimate crossover superstar. Like the ultimate crossover superstar is Julia, I think. I think Miyu, even more so than Julia. Out of the three sisters, who do you prefer? I gotta see more from the other two. I'll go Rina for now. I'll go Rina. I gotta see more from the other two. I'm pretty sure how I feel about Hannon. I'll go Rina for now, but I'm not sure. Keenan. But I'll go Rina for now. All right. Yeah, I can't say enough. Cannot say enough about this talent. All right, next we'll talk about the last match we're going to talk about here is Mayu Iwatani taking on Azumi at Wrestle Kingdom 19. This is the only match, of course. This is the only match on the damn card that is a women's match. That is a Joshi match. Only one. Which is expected, not like a surprise or like I'm angered about it. Like, oh, I'm mad. No, it's expected. One match on that card is a women's match, and that is this match right here. Mayu Izumi. Long time coming. A long time coming. Folks, it is time. It is time to pull the trigger on Izumi being the IWGP champion. Mayu, your run has been very long, over 400 days, but it's time to give it up. Give it on up to Izumi, who deserves this moment, this championship, this run. Izumi needs to win this. You should win it. We all love Izumi here. She is been wrestling for like 10 years, 11 years. She's only like 23 years old, a veteran, a 10-year veteran, and he's only 23. He has paid her dues. She won the high-speed championship. She's lost the high-speed championship. She has put in the work. She's leading her own faction with, what? Is she leading New Genesis? She might as well be. She's de facto leader. She's leading, I think, right? It's either her or Starlight Kid. Who's leading Neo Genesis? She's the leader, right? I'm not blanking on that. Izumi's leader of that damn faction, right? I've lost it. I'm sorry. It's actually Starlight Kid. I knew it was one of those two. She feels like the leader. She feels like the leader, but she's not. I remember now, because Starlight Kid started the group, and she recruited Izumi. I remember Izumi lost that big match for the, it was Oedo Tai taking on Queen's Quest. They lost. And then Starlight Kid came out and said, hey, Izumi, come with us. Come join us. So yeah, Starlight Kid is the de facto leader. It's not really like a true leading thing. It's not really like a true leader, but yes. I guess kind of like her and Starlight Kid together. But anyway, beside the point. She deserves this moment. I think Mayu Iwatani has carried the belt for long enough. I think it's time to drop the belt to Izumi. Does anybody disagree? Anybody disagree with that? Does anybody want to see Mayu retain and become a longer champion here? I don't think it makes much sense. I think Mayu had done enough here. She had enough title defenses. Had like 7 or 6, something like that. I think it's time. Go ahead and drop the belt to the young gun here. Now, Mayu Iwatani is an interesting person, right? Because she said that she's done with the 5-star GP. She retired. Like, so weird to say that. It's like retiring from the Rumble. I retired from the 5-star GP. Like, that's the way to get to the big match. Typically, the 5-star GP tournament is a top storyline tournament that gets you to Dream's Queendom, typically. Or at least the big time storyline, right? At some point. She retired from that. No more 5-star GP. That's weird. Now she's going to lose the belt, I'll assume, here to Izumi. So no more 5-star GP. No more IWGP Championship. What are you doing? Are you leaving? Now, Road has to know that your contract going to end here, so they're going to offer her the world. Going to offer her the world to stay there. I'm just confused about her direction here. I don't know why she said that. No more 5-star GP. It's weird. I don't know why she said that. Izumi is a face right now. She's a face. All of Neo Genesis is a face. Are faces. They're all faces. Her, Starlight Kid. Well, they're faces, but they show heel tendencies. It's kind of weird. Like Starlight Kid is a heel sometimes in her matches, or she behaves like one. But they're supposed to be faces. The only one true heel group is Hate. All of them are either heels or not heels. Faces or like tweeners. But really, Hate is the only true heel faction. So Neo Genesis is not a heel faction at all. Not at all. But yeah, I'm thinking Mayu might leave, but I don't know. I feel like Rossi has a trick up his sleeve. I think Rossi Ogawa has something cooking with Mayu Iwatani that they're not letting on. I always go back to what Io said. Io Iwatani. Did I say Io Iwatani? Wow. Io Sky, aka Io Sareee, she said that she knows who she wants to face at Summer Destiny next year. So I know who I want to face. And she kept it kind of vague. That's all she said. Like, who are you talking about? Like, why would you keep that vague? Why would you tease us with that? Like, who could it possibly be? It's either Sareee or someone who's not in Marigold right now. No way she's talking about Miku. No way. No way talking about Miku. Not talking about Mirai. It's either Sareee or someone else. I feel like that someone else was not Julia. That someone else was Mayu Iwatani. I feel like she was teasing that match already. Like she knows. She knows. I think Mayu versus Io at Summer Destiny is very much on the table. Okay? Is very much in the cards. It could happen. Then the Stardom fans can cry and bitch and moan, but I think that can happen for sure. Mayu, Marigold, Maverick, Triple M. Will Starlight Kid and Azumi, will their belts, Suzu will be the only one without a belt? Right, that is true. But she won't be the only person in that group, right? She won't be the only person in that group. Don't they have other people in Neo Genesis who don't have belts? I get where you're going at. I get where this is going in your head, because Suzu keeps losing the big one. She lost to Maika. She lost to Tam Nakano. Now you have Azumi as a champ. You have. Wait a minute. Let me pull up Neo Genesis again. Let me look at that damn faction one more time. I'm losing it. Who's champion and who's not? Who's champion and who's not? Is she the only person who doesn't have a belt? Wait a minute. Oops. My bad. I see where this is going. She will be the only one. Oh my God. Starlight Kid could be the white belt holder. Azumi can have the belt that WGP, right? Sarah May is the high speed champion. And Miyu Asamaki is the future Stardom champion. Holy shit. Holy shit. That's a story. That's a story right there. That is a story right there. It has to happen. It has to happen, folks. It has to. The only member without a belt, if Azumi wins. Gotta happen, folks. Give Azumi the IWGP. Give Starlight Kid the white belt. Got the future Stardom champion and the high speed champion, and poor Suzu is sitting there with no belt. Coming off a loss to Tam Nakano. Coming off a loss to Maika earlier at the beginning of last year, or at the end of last year. And then she turns heel. I was right. I was right all along. I was right all along, folks. Suzu Suzuki is turning heel. After Azumi wins here, and after Starlight Kid wins here, she'll be the only member of the group without a belt. Figured it out. Now I'm sure Taro Okada will find a way to screw that up. I'm sure you will. But that's the storyline, folks. What is she doing on this card? What is she even doing on this card? What is she doing? Where's Suzu? Here we go. Champion. Champion. Soon to be champion. Suzu is... It's happening. It's happening, folks. It's happening. Suzu is turning heel. I'm putting my foot down right now. Suzu can't be the only person in the group without a belt. The only person without a belt and not turn heel. This is Wrestling 101. Wrestling 101. You must turn heel. You must turn heel. You're the only person in that damn group without a belt. Only one. That's crazy. Now, we may be getting ahead of ourselves, right? A lot has to happen. Gotta have Zumi beat Mayu. All that kid gotta beat Natsupoi. But it's possible. Wow. What's up? I'm doing fine, Wolf. How you doing? I think Julia versus Utami is a show. It's a show too. Is that show too? Is on that show? Oh yeah, that could work. NXT champion versus Red Belt champion. I agree. That's my thought process for Summer Destiny, right? Because that's what they've been teasing. They've been teasing Julia has not faced Utami yet. So I thought Utami will be champion and Julia will be champion. Now the question is, does it happen at First Dream though? Or does it happen sometime before First Dream and Summer Destiny? But yes, the end game is Julia against Utami. That's the end game. That's the end game. It just depends on when it's going to happen. I don't know. But if Julia goes to Marigold this summer for Summer Destiny, she will face Utami, I think. Will it be better to have Utami be champion? I think so. So maybe you have Utami lose to Sareee as first Dream. Again, Julia will be there. Julia comes out, calls out Utami, like, what happened? Weren't you supposed to stop her? You're disappointing me. You screwed up. Like, what's happening here? Now Utami can say, didn't you lose to Roxanne? Question to me, you lost to Roxanne. Now she can say, I got screwed by Cora Jade. Did you not watch the match? I got screwed. That'd be funny anyway, right? Julia could say, hey, you supposed to win this match. You're supposed to stop Sareee. Let me down. Then Utami can beat Sareee in March, whatever, or April. I don't know. Then you have Utami against Julia at Summer Destiny. Boom, figured it out. And also I have Io against Mayu Iwatani. Now, who does Sareee face? Maybe nobody. I don't know. Will she be on that card? Will Sareee be on the Summer Destiny card? And if so, who does she face? Assuming Julia faces Utami, assuming Mayu faces Io, who does Sareee face? A lot of fantasy booking here. We're assuming that freaking Mayu is leaving Stardom, right? If not, they could do Sareee against Io. That's a damn good match. Sareee Io. That is a blockbuster show right there. Sareee versus Io, and then Utami Julia. Boom. Boom. Worst case scenario, Sareee can face Kairi Sane. Kairi. So it'll be fine. Yeah, Suzu and hate. Yeah, I agree. Suzu screams hate. I've been saying it for the longest time. I got the receipts. Look at her. She's a heel. But yeah, she screams heel. She screams hate to me. I've been calling it for the longest time, but now the story is in place. The story is in place after Wrestle Kingdom. Everybody will be a champion except for her. Got the high speed champion, got the Future of Stardom champion, got the IWGP champion, and then you have the white belt holder. And she will be the only person without a belt. Poor Suzu. Poor Suzu. No belt for Suzu. Sareee challenging Io for the red belt and beating her at Summer Destiny would be spectacular. Sareee challenging Io for the red belt. Well, the red belt will be held by Utami potentially, unless you're saying Utami won't be champion by then at all. That sucks for Utami fans. Sareee versus Io is more likely. I agree, especially if Mayu doesn't go. But that's probably more likely for sure. Assuming Mayu leaves is a stretch. That's too much. But you can do Sareee Io. That's a hell of a match. And you can do Utami Julia. Tickets, money, it's money. Sareee champion. So Utami still doesn't get the belt then. Here's my thing. Utami will dethrone Sareee. That's happening. Utami will dethrone Sareee. When is it going to happen? If Sareee faces Io at Summer Destiny. Yeah, I'm calling it. Suzu will turn heel on her Neo Genesis teammates. It makes too much sense. She keeps losing. Keeps losing. Similar to how Naomi in WWE keeps losing. Therefore, she turns on Jade Cargill. Almost say Jade Parker. Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair down the road. So Naomi and Suzu are in the same boat. The big three kept seeing Bianca and Jade having a good old time with their tag belts. We're champions, and Naomi keeps losing, right? Now Suzu keeps losing. Lost to Maika. Lost to Tam Nakano. She's watching her teammates be champions. They're all happy. Yeah, we're all happy. We're all champions. Oh, poor Suzu, right? Suzu had enough. She had enough. Now, what's that question that person wanted me to answer? Which will go to WWE? So I've talked about this before. Who do I think will go? Who do I think they should get are two different things. I think Koki Amare will go because she wants to go. I think Sareee will go back because she wants to go. And I know that because every time I tweet, Sareee goes back to WWE, likes my tweet every time. Every time I say that Saree's going to WWE, she likes the tweet. She's going back, okay? That ambition she had, it didn't just go away. It didn't just go away, okay? She had the ambition to go to Orlando the first time. She'll go there again. So Saree's going. Koki Amare's going to go. She's going to try to at least. If I'm WWE, I want Mayu Iwatani desperately. She's going to be a star, crossover appeal, likable, good in the ring, strong, like a strong athlete. Yes, she checks all the boxes. Mayu Iwatani. I want her desperately. Starlight Kid is a star. That face mask she has, that marketing with that, be like Rey Mysterio for the women. He will be a sensation over there. Very popular, marketable, sell a lot of merch. Starlight Kid. So you got Starlight Kid, got Koki Amare, you got Sareee, you got Mayu Iwatani, who they should want. Who else should they want that will have that crossover appeal? Let me look at my receipts. I feel like I talked about this before. Who else? Who should they want? They should want Victoria Yuzuki, right? That's who they should want ultimately, right? But that's down the road. She's like 20 years old. That's like down the road stuff. Victoria Yuzuki would be a great get for them ultimately down the road, right? Who else? Here's what I'll talk about with the tweets that she likes all the time. That Sareee has conquered Japan. Next goal, conquer the world. Put a picture of her and WWE logo, and she liked it. She always does. She always does. Okay, that's where it's headed. So it's only a matter of time for Sareee to go back. She's gonna try again, folks. This time it will be spectacular because Vince McMahon is gone. Let's see. Who else besides Koki? Now, Tomoka talked about going. She talked about it. Do I think she's on the WWE's radar? No. But Asuka likes her, and she wants to go. According to her, she envisions herself going there. So if you want to go, if you desire to go, you have the look, you have the talent. You can probably go eventually. So I wouldn't put it past Tomoka. I think she's down the line. So I would put Mayu Iwatani, Sareee, Koki Amore above her, but it's possible for Tomoka. Starlight Kid higher than her, of course. Who else? Thea Wolf. Yamashita. I feel like Miyu Yamashita, she was on this list before. Like, she was on the list I had. I feel like if she was gonna go, she'd go by now. Though it's one thing about Yamashita. I had her at 5 here. If she was gonna go, she may have gone already, but it's possible. So my original list, I had Yamashita, Starlight Kid, Tomoka, Koki Amore, and then I had Sareee. I would put Watanabe, Miyu Watanabe second after Sareee now, with no evidence. That's who they should want desperately, but I don't know if she talked about it yet. I don't know her thoughts on WWE at all. Maybe you guys can forward me an interview where you talk about WWE, but I haven't heard anything about her wanting to go there. But I'll put her second. So it'd be Sareee, Miyu Watanabe, then Koki Amore, then Tomoka Nabe, then Starlight Kid, then Miyu Yamashita. Now, who should they want in the order? In the order of who they should want, it's Sareee, number one, then Miyu, then Starlight Kid, who they should want. Then maybe Mayu Iwatani, like Saya Kamitani, people like that, but I don't have any conviction on those names because I don't hear them talking about it at all. So I don't know. Billy Starks. She's not a Joshi. Oh, has she? I know that. She criticized AEW? Oh my gosh. Send me that article. Send me that tweet. I didn't see that one. I know that. I did not know that. Show me where that happened. Show me that article, that news article. I didn't see that one. That's hilarious. If she criticized AEW. Here's a tweet. I don't know if it's true, but I'm looking at it here. Flat out said she's not coming to AEW. Gonna start respecting Joshi's. It's true. Or at least his tweet agrees. Where's the actual quote? That's hilarious, though. Good for you, Miyu. Stand up for the Joshis. Stand up for the Joshis. That's hilarious. But where's the actual article? I want to see that. But that's funny. But yeah, they should want Miyu desperately. They should want, of course, Sareee. Koki Amore has the star power, but she has to get along with the in-ring. The in-ring has to come along first. The in-ring is not there. So right now, the money signings, Sareee, Miyu Watanabe, Starlight Kid. I don't think Mayu Iwatani's ever going to America. I don't buy it. I think she's going to stay in Japan. So Mayu Iwatani off the list, in my opinion. They should try, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think Watanabe can happen. I think Starlight Kid can happen. Sareee will definitely happen. Those are the top 3. Hazuki, they should want her, but I don't see it. They should want her though, but I don't see it that for WWE. She's kind of ingrained now with the AEW, so I'm a fan of Hazuki. I like Hazuki a lot. Yeah, that's kind of like the top 3 for me. Those are my top 3: Sareee, Mayu Iwatani, and Starlight Kid. Azumi, if you can get her if you can. I think Starlight Kid is more likely. I think she's more likely than Azumi, but Azumi, I would love to have her as well if I was them. Yeah, that's kind of it. Those are the main ones. I don't see Saya ever going. I just don't see it. I don't see Mayu ever going. Azumi is possible because she admires Io. She admires Io, but beyond that, those are the 3. Maybe Hazuki. Ask Hazuki there, but I don't see it happening either. So put it like this: their best bet to get the top tier talent, Sareee, Mayu Iwatani, Starlight Kid. If they want Koki Amare, she wants to go there, so she's gonna be easy because she wants to. That's her goal. She wants that, so it'll be easier to get that. Like you don't have to chase her because she wants that goal of going to WWE. So that'll happen when it happens. Tomoka can happen when it happens because she's talked about wanting to go there too. So they can have those talent, but the real wins, Sareee, Mayu Iwatani, Starlight Kid. Those are like wins that would shock the damn Joshi scene. Oh my God, they're going. Those are the people you want. Those 3. 2026, I agree. 2026 is going to be Saree's going back there. It's going to happen. I have no doubt in my mind it's going to happen. Shuri's way too old. Yeah, I think she is. I think it's too late for Shuri. Great talent. It's too late. Let me see your list. Hazuki, Shuri, Shida. Oh, Hikaru Shida? Hikaru is over. She's an AEW lifer at this point. Shida stays in AEW. Shuri's too old at this point. It's too late. And then Hazuki, I'd try for Hazuki, but she is kind of like mixing it up with the AEW stuff, so I don't know. But I'd try. Hazuki I like Hazuki a lot. I think she's going to be Stardom white belt holder. She's going to win the white belt, so she'll hang around. I don't see her going anywhere. I think they have a plan for her. She'll stay around for Stardom. So Maki, I don't know why. She's been over there a couple times, right? She's been over there. I don't know why he doesn't sign her. She's cool. I don't see her in the WWE, but I see her in the AEW. I don't know why he hasn't signed her yet, but she's a good talent. Fan favorite. I like her. She's energetic, good personality. I don't see her going to WWE, but AEW for sure. I see it eventually. Crazy how when AEW started, people thought AEW would do Joshi right. Yeah, they did. Yeah, WWE they're looking pretty good. And it's all because of how they're treating Julia. I'm telling you, everybody's watching. They're all watching how Julia's being treated. She's being treated like a god. Okay? Great presentation, great music, a lot of push to the forefront, marketing, face of the company stuff, face of the brand stuff. He'll beat Roxanne Perez in a couple weeks here. I mean, she's been treated like a star, and they're all seeing it. Stand and Deliver, she'll probably beat Stephanie Vaquer, and the entire Joshi scene will be there. If you don't know, Marigold, Stardom, Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling, Shinjo, they're all coming to Las Vegas to get that WrestleMania rub, like they always do. So they'll be there in Las Vegas for WrestleMania weekend. Rossi will be in attendance for Stand and Deliver. Nanae will be there. Fuka will be there. Mai Sakurai, all her friends, all gonna show up and go like, wow, look at this arena. Look at this presentation. Look at how they're treating Julia. That could be me. I could be that. Starlight Kid. Sareee, of course. Mayu Iwatani, that could be me one day. Look at this great arena. Look at this huge arena. When we got the Starlight Kid quote, that was last year. Or this year. This WrestleMania. Starlight Kid went to WrestleMania. She was there. She saw the size of the stadium. She said, wow, maybe this could be me one day. I was she tweeted. Or I think it might have been an Instagram post, whatever. But they go there. I saw Io. Io, they admire her. They love her. She was there competing against Bayley. They said, maybe this could be me one day. All it takes is seeing it. See someone that looks like you, someone that you know, someone that's been along your journey. You see EO doing it, like, wow, that could be me. Then they're going to see Julia next year. Oh, wow, that could be me, right? It's all it takes. You just got to see it once. What did Bianca say? Bianca said that she was at a show and she saw Naomi for the first time competing in a 6-woman tag. And when she saw Naomi, she thought, okay, I could do this. This could be me. Which is why representation is important. Some people don't like that, but it's obvious stuff. Bianca said it. Some of the other talent said it. If you see somebody that looks like you, that shares your complexion, you think, oh shit, it's possible for me. When you see Io in a big stadium, oh shit, I can do that. That's what Starlight Kid said. When you see Julia competing at Stand and Deliver, like, oh snap, I can do this. I can be here. I know Julia. She's good. I'm better than her. I can work like her. She does. I can be a star. That's all it takes is seeing it once. So yes, Julia, Io, being presented very well in those high spots are going to bring more Joshi talent. And when Sareee comes, then you're going to get Starlight Kid maybe. Maybe you get Mayu Iwatani coming. It's all about representation. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. Look at me over here talking, like not keeping track of time at all. Been over 2 hours. Let's see. So here's some of the talent there, right? Let me show you this. So here's Micah. Micah I don't see in WWE at all. That's more AW speed, Micah. No offense to Micah. Here's Micah at WrestleMania. Here's that Kamitani? I think it's Saya Kamitani. She looks kind of different there. Who else? Let me see if I can find someone else. When you're there and you see it, you think to yourself, that could be me. Let me see. Here's Starlight Kid. Still keeping the mask on. Can't show that face. Can't show that face. Here's Starlight Kid. Covered up with her face. Because, can't. Like Rey Mysterio. Can't show your face, right? So she was there. And that's when she tweeted or Instagrammed that, hey, maybe this could be me one day. Yada, 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 right? Because she saw EO there. It's all it takes is seeing a friend, seeing someone that looks like you. It's all about representation. Azumi was there as well. Let me see if I find Azumi. Azumi was there watching EO. A lot of people were there. Trust me, she was there. I can't find it, but she was there. Okay. Azumi was there. Look at the chat here. If being honest, the biggest Joshi proponents or prospects in WWE are probably keeping a close eye, on Sareee, Mayu Iwatani, Koki Amare, Vittoria Yuzuki. Yeah, I think so. They should be. If they're not, they're idiots. They have to be looking. I mean, why not? These are exciting talents. Also, probably keeping a close eye on Sareee. Yep. Now, she's a young one. She's 18 years old, so that's like down the road, right? Sareee. Here's Azumi. Here's Azumi at WrestleMania, right? Holding a cup that has EO's face on it. It's on the other side. You can't see it. It's on the other side, but you're there watching, All it takes is seeing a friend or someone you admire that looks like you there, and it's all now. But she's also been wrestling for AEW, so she's kind of already in the AEW space. Izumi is here. She is wrestling Toni Storm. So, but anything's possible. Anything's possible. Izumi would be another big get. That'd be another big get for them. Now, Starlight Kid has not wrestled in AEW yet. I don't think so. I don't think Starlight Kid has wrestled for AEW yet. Could be wrong about that. But yeah, Izumi would be a big get for WWE. A huge get. Massive. I don't see her going anytime soon, though. She'll be in Stardom for a while, I think. I think so. I could be wrong. Who knows? Mina Shirakawa is going to be AEW. AEW through and through, Mina is. Wants to wrestle Mercedes Moné. She can do that at the Strong show for the Strong belt. Starlight Kid can wrestle Mercedes Moné for the Strong title. I agree with you, Solar. I think Izumi goes to AEW ultimately. If I had to guess, I'd say that. The only negative is they probably already have so many Joshis currently. Do they really? They don't really have that many Joshis. They have Julia being the face of NXT right now. So do I see them making a big signing right now? No. But I think next year, 2026, I see Sareee. And then maybe 2027, 2028, you see Mayu Iwatani, hopefully. And then maybe Starlight Kid down the road. These are young talent. Mayu is 25. Starlight Kid is like 23. Plenty of time. Plenty of time for Starlight Kid. She is 23. Yes, I was right. Right on the money, 23 years old. So plenty of time for those two. Oh, look at that. Roxanne got Wrestler of the Year for ESPN. Well deserved. Her and Toni Storm are tied for Wrestler of the Year. Good for Roxanne Perez. That's well deserved. Anything else? Sareee and Mayu Yamashita are only two I see WWE signing next year. Everybody else can wait, yes. In terms of like immediate signings, yes, those would be the two. Sareee and Mayu. Those are the two. So many goddamn Miyus. So many damn Miyus. It's crazy. It's like 4 or 5 of them. There's so many damn Miyus, man. How do you keep track? One thing I like about WWE, not many repeat names, right? There's only one Becky, there's only one Charlotte Flair, or Charlotte. There's only one Bianca. There's only one Naomi. Only one Rhea. Only one Liv. Only one, you name it. Only one Alba. Only one, there's no repeats. In the Joshi scene, Mayu this, Mayu that, Momo this, Momo that, Saya this, Saya that. So many repeats, it's crazy. NXT is not airing on Netflix in the States. Correct. NXT is airing on Netflix everywhere else but the USA. I think. Who will be main eventing New Year's Evil? Probably Julia and Roxanne, I think. They're hyping that matchup. They're giving it a lot of importance. They're showing vignettes, very nice vignettes for Roxanne Perez. It'll probably be the main event. I don't see how you put that triple threat where it's clearly going to be a retaining Trick Williams. Like Trick Williams will pin Eddie Thorpe. That's clear and obvious. So because of that, you put the main event, Julia, Roxanne Perez. You have Roxanne Perez drop the belt to Julia in the main event. The opener could be Trick Williams pinning Eddie Thorpe. But yes, I do believe the main event will be Roxy and Julie. Or Julie. Definitely main event. Definitely main event. Megan Bayne, I love. Megan Bayne should have been in WWE a long time ago. I will say that they're waiting for Megan Bayne. I hope. They don't have any plans right now with Zarya coming in, or Delta, how you want to say it. Zarya in there with Stephanie. They don't want to overcrowd at this point, sort of waiting. I hope. Maybe after Stand Deliver, call up Stephanie Vicaire. You elevate Zarya, and then maybe, because the problem with having Megan Bayne be there at this point, you're booking Zarya to be like the big muscle mommy there. Do you have her come in with Zarya at the same time? I would do it. Who gives a shit, right? I'm trying to wonder why they're not pulling the trigger on Megan Bayne. She's obviously a great talent. They have to know she exists at this point. They have to know. Don't tell me they don't know she's there. They know. Question is, what are they waiting for? She ain't going to AEW, that's for damn sure. What would have happened by now if that was the case? She ain't going to AEW. Kind of just chilling, wrestling at the GCW shows. I'm hoping that'll happen sooner rather than later, but I doubt it. Maybe 2026. Maybe she comes in with Sareee. I don't know. But Megan Bayne is a massive star. She's a superstar, I think. Backlash in Mexico? Is that breaking news, Brianna, or are you guessing? If it is, I mean, I already predicted that they'll go to Mexico next year. And I already predicted that Vicaire will be a part of that show if it happens, which is why I know she's getting called up early. Because why the hell are you not having her on that card? It doesn't make any sense. Like, to be clear, Stephanie Vicaire is in NXT because it worked out that way. She was a happy accident. She was not a part of the plans. Plan was Julia, Roxanne Perez, Cora Jade, that's it. Stephanie came in, and according to reports, they ripped up the plans. Like, all right, start from scratch. Got to fit her in somewhere because she was not a part of the original plan. They did not know that was going to happen. She's going to have that match with Mercedes Moné and blow up. They saw her and they said, wow, got to get her now. So they changed all the plans. So they're just holding her down there. Could make sense for NXT to not mess with the main roster right now. But after Stand and Deliver, call up mid-card belt immediately. And she's going to be defending that mid-card belt on that Mexico show, assuming it actually happens. Assuming it actually happens. But yeah, if they go to Mexico, which they should, she'll be on that card. And she'll be contending for a championship. And rightfully so. Because she's one of the best in the world. And a massive star with... She's money in all ways. In-ring, marketability, her look, her presentation is all money. It's all going to be... So is that breaking news or are you guessing about Mexico? It seems so fake here. Look at this picture. This picture seems so fake. Yeah, it's a lie. It should be the truth, but it's a lie. This should be the case, but it's a lie. I think Backlash should be Italy. I'm going to guess Italy. Mexico will be later on in the year if it happens. I'm going to guess Italy for Backlash this year or next year. That'll be a guess. I wouldn't be surprised if freaking Dave Meltzer fell for it, though. Taking on Dave. Dave fell for it for sure. He fell for it. Like he fell for the Tokyo one earlier this year. Dave is a senile old man. Senile, I say. Definitely staying in NXT for at least... However, I disagree with you. I think Stephanie goes up after Stand and Deliver. Probably go to Raw. Probably go to SmackDown, probably. Pay-per-view in Ireland? That'd be cool. But yeah, I don't see Stephanie staying longer than Stand and Deliver. She will lose to Julia. She will turn on Julia before Stand and Deliver. When she turns, She'll face Julia. She'll lose, and she'll get called up, I think. They're not putting the belt on Julia here. Let her have like a 4-month reign and lose to Stephanie Vaquer. I don't think that's going to happen. Stephanie is a ready-made superstar. She's there out of necessity because she was not a part of the original plans, right? That's the only reason she's down there. She needs no work. She's a ready-made superstar already. Best in the world. One of the best in the world already. She was not a part of the original plans. She was not a part of the original plans. Julia is. Julia will stay down there. She'll be the face of NXT for a while. That was the plan. That was the original plan. Stephanie Vaquer is not a part of the original plan. There's nothing tying her to NXT. She'll be up. She'll get called up. There's nothing tying her down there. So I don't see her standing there very long. Kind of feels kind of out of place in a little bit. By that I mean, she so clearly was not part of the original plans. She's not part of the original plan, clearly. So I think holding her down there any longer than stand and deliver is a waste of time. Call her up, get her in the mid card, let her be champion there, and let her cook. Yeah, too long, Dave, but it's been too long. Stephanie should win the Queen of the Ring. She should win the mid card belt first. Let her have a Gunther run. Remember when Gunther did? Champion for a long time with the IC title, then lost, then went up to the main title. That should be Stephanie's trajectory. Win the mid-card belt, have the mid-card belt for a while, lose it at WrestleMania, whatever, then go up to the top title. Let her be dominant in the mid-card first, like Gunther. Same thing. Dominant mid-card champion, then go up to the top. Let's not fast track any talent, right? Let's not fast track it. Keep it slow. Let her build up the mid-card, just like Gunther did. Look at Gunther right now. Top of the brand, top of the show, top of the card, right? Started in mid-card. That'll be Stephanie's approach as well, mid-card. Mid-card for her first. Heel. Stephanie is a heel. I put her with a mouthpiece. Probably what's his face? What's his name? The guy who was with what's his face in the AEW? Oh my god, he was at Andrade. He was with Andrade in the AEW. Can't remember his name. Yes, Jose the assistant. There you go. There you go. Appreciate you, Jose the assistant. That's what you put her with on the main roster. That's what you do. Okay? That's what you do. And have her be a heel. This guy right here. That's what you do. What the? Here you go. Put him with this dude. There you go. Right there. Jose the assistant. Let him be the heel out mouthpiece. And go from there. I think he's signed to WWE right now. He's signed to WWE, I think. Could be wrong. Jose the assistant with Stephanie Vaquer. That's what you do. WWE isn't going to sign every JM Joshi. I agree. They'll probably sign like one every 2 years. Like Sareee will be next. Sign Sareee. Maybe sign one of the four we've been talking about. So maybe either Mayu Iwatani, Koki Amare, Starlight Kid, or one of them, I think. But like maybe one every 2 years. So Sareee will be next. We'll go from there. Yeah, that's who I put with them. That's who I put with him. Yes, I do. I see WWE doing a PLE in Japan for sure. When, I don't know, but it'll happen. It'll happen. Maybe 2026. Maybe 2026. Or late 2025. Any other questions before we wrap up this long ass... It hasn't been that long, but... this stream. Let me just check. While you guys are putting questions in, let me just check and see if anything came up on the Twitter. ESPN said that Jacob Fatu is Wrestler of the Year or debut Wrestler of the Year. Okay, that makes sense. Basically, Rookie of the Year in WWE. That's fine. That makes sense. Let's see. I see nothing. Are Kaden and Katana back in NXT permanently or temporarily? Temporarily, I think. I think they're just moving the NXT titles down to AEW for a bit, which means you want to have the tag team scene be better down there. Therefore, Kaden, Katana, and the whole union go down there to facilitate the tag titles going down there. I think ultimately, Last Legend and Jakara Jackson will win the belts off Bianca and Naomi, and they'll be floating, spending a lot of time in NXT a bit. So that's why I think it's happening. I think they both live in Orlando, so it makes sense. So yeah, you put them on Lash and Jakara, have them be in NXT a little bit longer, or a little bit more as tag team champions. So it makes sense. Right now you have Gigi and Gigi, Shotzi. I know I'm blanking on Shotzi. Shotzi, Gigi, and Tatum. And then you have the Party Birds, Kaden, Katana. Got the Unholy Union. Got Fatal Influence. So yeah, there's tag teams down there now. Maybe you call up Kendall Gray and not call up, but you start showcasing Kendall Gray and her other chick. What's the other chick name? Something Bright? Marley Bright? I don't know her name. Carly Bright? Isn't that Kendall Gray's tag team partner? I am blanking because they're never on TV. They're never on TV. That's a problem. That's why I'm blanking on her name. They're never on TV. Always on Level Up. Let's see. Kendall Gray and Carly Bright. Is her name right? I'm guessing. Let's see. It's gonna bother me until I figure it out. Let's see. NXT. Yep, Carly Bright. I was right. It's Carly Bright. Carly Bright, Kendall Gray. That's a tag team right there. Right? So yeah, now they can be on TV more. So do that. A lot of discourse about Zumi. What's going on with Zumi? Zumi's great. Great wrestler, great in the ring. Yep, great talent. Zumi is very good talent. The WWE machine will not be behind Azumi. Why do you say that? Why do you say that? I disagree. I think it would be. Maybe before it wouldn't be as much, but I think Triple H will get behind Azumi. I think they would. I think Azumi could do fine on WWE at the current stage, in his present stage. A few years ago, maybe not, but Azumi now, I think he'd do fine. He'd be fine. He can go. And Triple H loves his Joshis, so not like she'd be like ignored. I think she'd be fine with Shawn Michaels and Triple H. She'd be fine. She may not get the Julia push, maybe, but she'd be fine. She'd be fine. I like Starlight Kid more. I just think that mask he wears would be very, very marketable in America. Be better off because of it, but Zumi would be fine. But I think she'd be leaning toward AW anyway, so no worries there. She'd be booked fine, yeah. She wouldn't be like a. She'd be booked fine. She'd be booked fine. She's short, just like Roxanne is. The English would be a problem, but if she learns English, she'd be fine. And there's 2 mid-card titles, exactly. She'd be fine. She'd be fine. EO would vouch for her, so he'd vouch for her. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up in like 5 minutes. Any last questions before we end this long ass stream? So the consensus is Marigold the better show, right? Or we may just be biased. We may just be biased. And Suzu was turning heel for sure. Suzu turns heel. Marigold the better show than Dream Queendom. At least in terms of my investment. And then hopefully Saya Kamitani wins. Got Miku Watanabe retaining. Zumi new champ. And then that's pretty much it. Maybe Sareee could lose. We're not sure. I'm going to predict that she retains, but we're not sure. So this is a quick recap. Sareee retains. Who cares? Doesn't really matter. No stakes. Sareee, Toriano, Micah, new champs, Hanan and Saya. Starlight Kid wins, and Saya Kamitani, I hope wins, but I'm leaning towards Tam Nakano. Then we have, like, who cares? No stakes. Palm retains. Yuki retains. Who knows? It's a Royal Rumble. It could be anybody. Fun match. Anybody can win this match. Mirai wins. Victoria Yuzuki, new champ. Probably new champ here as well. It's weird to have Bozilla and Tank in this match and lose, but I guess it's possible. They could get screwed. Here's a scenario I didn't talk about. Scenario could happen here is that maybe Mirai and Mai Sakurai get involved here. Bozilla screwed them. Maybe they screw Bozilla. That could happen. So maybe Mirai and Mai Sakurai get involved. But I'm gonna go new champs, I guess. Mako wins. Koki retains. Miku Ano probably retain. And I'm a leaning Sareee, but today's result got me kind of worried. Not worried, but because I'm happy with Utami, but I think Sareee is still gonna win, but it's close. New champ, I'm gonna guess Suzumi wins. Champions retain. Yamashita and Maki retain. I got Miku Watanabe retaining. Makes no sense to take the belt off her now. Big star on the rise. Keep letting her win. Stack up those wins. Miyu, you are a superstar. I'm gonna go with Azumi new champ. Yeah, folks, that's it. Michigan. Bum 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 to Michigan. Yeah, I'm a Michigan fan through and through for football. Only football though. Name one Joshi with clear direction. You guys are arguing in the chat. A Joshi with a clear direction. I'll answer that question, even though it's not directed towards me. Clear direction. Joshi. Utami. Clear direction. She will dethrone Sareee. Whether it's in a few days, whether it's in 6 months, I think Utami has clear direction. She will beat Sareee. That's going to happen. So there's clear direction right there. Other clear direction. Let's see. I don't know. I'll go Sareee. I'll go with Tommy. Clear direction. That is it for the stream, folks. Do me a favor, like the video, leave a comment if you're watching it on replay, subscribe if you're not subscribed. And I'm just hoping, so I was going to talk about these shows as well, like the Stardom New Dream, or New Year Dream, but I left it out. Why? Because a lot of the matches here will kind of be affected by what happens at Dream Queendom. Like, for example, with this match here, I mean, Tam Nakano may not even be champion. He may not be champion. Now, I love the fact that they had this booked already. It gives you the sense that Tam will retain. So why are you having Tam in a main event here? Why do that? I mean, Unagi is here. She's returning to Stardom. Why are you having this match happen if Tam's not going to be champion? So I don't love this already being booked here, but I'm going to not talk about this right now. I'm going to hold off until I see what happens at Dream Queendom, because Tam may not be champion here. That'll affect my thoughts process. This will be a good match no matter what. Team 200 kilograms. I love them. Let's see what happens with... Oh, yes. Sayaka might turn heel maybe, so why? Man, I don't know. It's interesting booking. So I'm going to wait. I'm not going to say shit about this. This is going to hype up the match between Mayu and Utami. But yeah, I don't know why this is being booked already. It's weird. Sakura here. Yeah, it's weird. So I'm going to leave it alone until we see the results of Dream Queendom. But yeah, I'm going to not talk about New Year Dream at all. Weird. All right, guys. Talk to you guys later. See you on Twitter. Peace.